What's up, everyone? Pasay Bola here. This is the third game that we have for November 29, 2025 NBA Game Day. This is an Eastern Conference matchup, and this is between Chicago Bulls with a record of 9 wins and 9 losses, going up against Indiana Pacers, displaying a record of 3 wins and 16 losses. The game will actually be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. I am inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. The spread that is given here is minus 3.5. That's given towards Chicago Bulls. Now, Indiana Pacers, they'll be having the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams are going to be doing back-to-back games on back-to-back nights, so we can just skip that part. In terms of momentum, well, Indiana Pacers just won last night. They actually defeated Washington Wizards, and they actually won that big time by double digits. While Chicago Bulls, they are actually coming off a loss as they weren't able to resolve Charlotte Hornets' magic last night. So we have to give the momentum towards Indiana Pacers. Now let's go ahead and take a look at health and availability. For Chicago Bulls, I can actually see 3 names in their injury list, all confirmed out. Zach Collins, Isaac Okoro, and Dalen Terry. While for Indiana Pacers, it's pretty much the same story. They are banged up, real bad. Johnny Furphy, Tyrese Halliburton, Quentin Jackson, Cam Jones, Nembhard, Nesmith, and Obi Toppin all confirmed out for Indiana Pacers for this matchup. Now, obviously, Chicago Bulls, they do have the advantage in terms of health and availability. Now, before we proceed with our prediction, I'm just inviting everyone, for those who are interested, to avail our premium picks or best picks. You can actually reach us through Viber, Telegram, WhatsApp, or even Messenger account. Just take a look at the information that are presented below on these videos. We'll be responding to y'all as soon as we would be receiving those messages, all right? We are still giving away huge discounts for this November, so take advantage of that. Right, so going back into the game, this is a bit tricky, Indiana Pacers, they are looking good lately. But if you take a look at the record, Chicago Bulls, they are the better team. They are at 500%, but again, lately, Chicago Bulls, they have been struggling. They have been struggling big time, I don't know, for their last 11 games, I guess. They have only won 3 times. So it's been a struggle for Chicago. After having a very good start, it's been a struggle for them. Now, for Indiana Pacers, it's been the same story, They are banged up, and they have only won 3 times for this part of the season. But if you take a look at this particular matchup, again, both teams will be a bit tired because both teams will be having their second game in 2 nights. But Indiana Pacers, they will be at home, and they didn't have to travel, and Chicago Bulls did. Now, Indiana Pacers, they are coming off that win last night against Washington Wizards, so they have a little bit of momentum approaching this game. The spread is not that much. It's 3.5. And to be honest, even before Indiana's win last night against Washington Wizards, they were looking good. Remember, they actually lost against Toronto Raptors, the number 2 team in the Eastern Conference, by just 2 points. So I actually look at this as Indiana Pacers covering the spread, and you know what? I'm not even going to be surprised if Indiana Pacers will pull this one, will pull this game throughout. But of course, we just want to put some safety on it. I mean, Indiana Pacers, they got some momentum. They are at home, and Chicago Bulls lately, they are on a struggle. So I'm gonna side with Indiana with the plus 3.5 on it. I think Chicago Bulls would continue their struggle, and if ever they would win, it will be a close one. So that's Pacers plus 3.5. Peace out, Pasay Love, and God bless.